Finally, a content-based platform, a tech revolution, a global media marketplace exclusively linking creators of content and consumers across the earth. This digital platform provides a marketplace where creators can connect with useful contacts and other creators, collaborators, experts, influencers, publishers, producers, project developers, providers, media, promoters, presenters, agents, distributors, libraries, retail sellers, and consumers in ways unimagined before. The MeBook Meta team is inviting you to be among the first users on an ambitious site that continues to innovate even as you are reading. The website app is the brainchild of CEO and founder Marcus McGee, whose ambition is to make it easier for creators to share work, to find other creators and professionals for collaboration, to discover providers and services, to pitch themselves to a greater community, and to ask for the things they need. The work categories available on MeBook Meta currently include author, writer, music, sound, audio, music, video, and film, television, media news. But we are already working to add visual arts, graphics, performing arts, technology, education, libraries, and publishing promotion. Our upcoming language expansion will include Spanish, French, German, Italian, Chinese, and Japanese, with other languages to follow. Our enhanced subscription will integrate artificial intelligence. Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Director's Talk. And man, what a fun time I'm having. I'm in the middle of shooting I've Done It Again, right? And it was brought to my attention that, when are you going to do another Speed Racer? My follow-up to my film I did a couple of years ago. I'm like, man, I wasn't really thinking about ever doing a sequel, And I grew up on Speed Racer. I absolutely love Speed Racer. Here he comes, here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. Who don't love Speed Racer? I remember my dad built me my first go-kart when I was 6. I got in that bad boy, I was like this. Thought I was Speed Racer. So a couple years ago, I did a version of Speed Racer, urban style, made them black, and it was fun. I was just poking around, paying homage and having fun at the same time. Well, man, my son loved the movie Speed Racer. And we own it. He plays it over and over. He goes on YouTube, just plays certain scenes over and over and over. The music soundtrack is dope. And he was the main one bugging me. Yo, Dad, when you gonna do another Speed Racer? If you do, I wanna be in it. I'm like, whatever. Well, he bought his first car, got him a Mustang, white and black, it looks just like my car, except I have a Dodge Charger. I'm like, okay. Now I can see a storyline developing. You got Upstart versus the OG Speed Racer, and you got American Muscle. If you're a Dodge guy, you hate Ford. If you're a Ford guy, you hate Dodge. So you got the classic Mustang going up against the classic Dodge Charger. I'm like, there's a premise for a short and a sequel to my film Speed Racer, simply called Speed Racer 2. And this time he has competition. The first one was just me reacting to things around me, but this time we're actually racing. You see the cars moving and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It should be done the weekend after 4th of July. I'm going out of town for that. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna have some of the people drive my car for me. I can't drive my car and film all the time, but I have a really good friend, Marshall, who was actually the guy cooking barbecue in What Have I Done, one of the black people that survived. But he's gonna be my stunt driver in this film when I'm filming from the other version of the car looking through the window. I'm doing some tricky shots in this movie, man. So it's a lot of fun. It's dope. Classic music played throughout the whole entire short. And yeah, I'm back with another one, Speed Racer 2. Now remember, in the 60s, this was like a Japanese property. In the 70s, it was running in syndication by the time I was born. And I didn't know what Japanese animated was. This was the first experience. I just know I loved it. The way they yell, their mouth is really big, their eyes are big, and the way they jump and strike poses and stuff. You got monkeys, you got all kind of things. And it's like, okay, you got a mom, dad, you got a mechanic, you got all these people. But Speed Racer has been through all my life, been there for the whole trip, the whole journey, right? And then, you have people who are gamers, grown people who are gamers. I've never got into video games after 16 years old. When the arcades were done, I was done with video games. I never owned any home console at all. I just don't like video games. It's fun to watch people play, but it's not my thing, right? Now, this is my childhood. This is me reliving my childhood. Doing a film like this, getting in my car, driving fast down the street, getting on film and things like that, to me is equal to people playing video games. This is how I get my rocks off, my kicks off, and have a good time. It makes me feel like a child when I was watching Speed Racer, even back in 2008 when the movie came out. And it was before its time. It was expensive to make by the Wachowskis. It was a bold move. I don't think the general public was ready for it. Now, a lot of people like it. It's a cult hit, but it made no money, lost its ass for Warner Brothers Studios. But I love this movie. Like I said, it was before its time, very innovative. It had the cartoon feel along with the modern day aesthetic and trying to bring it to the real life on a big screen. Great cast. I loved it. But again, it didn't make the money that they thought it was going to make that particular summer. But over the years with, DVDs, Blu-rays, and digital release, I'm pretty sure it's made the studio some of its money back. But I love Speed Racer. Man, it felt good to get behind the camera again and bring back my own version of Speed Racer, urban style. And, I love the voices, Trixie, the names, how they talk to, hey, Speed, we're in trouble. Okay, Trixie, I'll be right there. And that stuff is hilarious to me. And the sound effects, you hit that button and the jacks come out, yonk, 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 yonk. Man, synonymous with Speed Racer, man. Love this cartoon, love the movie, and I love making these short films in homage to Speed Racer. Well, the film drops July 28th here on YouTube. And I'm gonna release it early to the members of Directors Talk Live. So my man Cyrus, Q Reviews, and Rashad G would see it early. But yeah, man, Speed Racer 2, I'm back. TLA style. You know how we do, we get down. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. And I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Fade to black.